Hello 5-9 trainers and welcome back to another Pokemon video here on the 5-9 gaming channel. My name is Olivia and today we will be covering a guide for Pokemon Unite. Before we get started, I just want to give a quick shout out to JJ Kuhn for his extremely informative and well thought out spreadsheet, which will be linked in the description down below as well as other resources. As always, if you are enjoying the content on the channel, please make sure to like the video, click the sub button, and turn on notifications to keep up with everything on the channel. Without further ado, let's just get right into the guide. Today we're looking at Charizard. He's an all-around attacker that focuses a lot of damage over time or on displacing enemies depending on how you build him. Your job is going to be to jump between lanes and help support your teammates in team fights. We'll start with a common question players might have. How difficult is Charizard to use? Luckily, Charizard's a novice level for difficulty, so new players can play as Charizard and learn him quite easily. However, with the lower skill floor, you typically end up with a lower skill ceiling. Of course, we'll get buffs in the future, but right now, Charizard is not the strongest all-arounder. Much like in League of Legends or Smite, players will start every match at character level 1, meaning players in Unite will start off as a level 1 Charmander. Upon reaching level 5, Charmander will evolve into Charmeleon and then into Charizard at level 9. His attack style can be either ranged or melee depending on the moves you choose, and he doesn't really have a preferred lane. All-arounders are flexible and usually fill any role they needed, so attacker, support, defender, etc. Moving on to the attacks, his basic attack is rather simple. It inflicts continuous damage, and after evolving, the distance increases and deals more damage to burned opponents. Charizard has two normal moves, Flame Burst and Fire Spin. Flame Burst attacks with a bursting flame that will leave opponents damaged and damage over time, and works as a perfect setup to boost the damage from the basic attack. The other normal move, Fire Spin, will encircle opponents in an area of effect of fire and will decrease their movement speed for a short time. At level 5, you can choose to upgrade Flame Burst into either Flamethrower or Fire Punch, with Flamethrower being a nice range attack that will inflict burn, and Fire Punch being an area of effect melee attack that has its cooldown reduced for every basic attack you land. The reduced cooldown of Fire Punch means you'll be able to get it off more in team fights, but the range and damage over time from Flamethrower can also be pretty effective. At level 7, Fire Spin can be upgraded into either Flare Blitz or Fire Blast. This is where you need to decide on how you're going to build Charizard. Fire Blast is a pure upgrade on Fire Spin, slowing down opponents and dealing damage over time. However, Flare Blitz is a charge that will shield you and push opponents out of your way. After you get its upgrade, it will also slow down opponents. For Charizard's ultimate move, he has Seismic Slam. With this, Charizard flies into the air and attacks opponents from there. He also gains invulnerability and then uses Seismic Toss to the target. We recommend the area of effect build if you want to be more flexible. However, the melee Charizard build can be great if you want to ambush opponents. However, at that point, it might be better to go for a unit that's more made to fit that role, like a Speedster. For the AoE build, choose either Flamethrower or Fire Punch and Fire Blast to upgrade at level 7. You want to use Fire Blast first to slow the opponents down and combo with either Flamethrower or Fire Punch plus your normal attack until you could use Fire Punch again. A few key items that'll help support Charizard will be the Float Stone, Scope Lens, and Muscle Band. The purpose of the items is basically to make Charizard do as much damage as quick as possible, while also making sure that your speed is as quick as possible to evade your opponents and then re-ambush them for attacks. For the battle item of choice, I recommend using a potion, as this will help Charizard being able to pick off opponents, as that way then, if you're really low on HP, you can heal up and then pick off an opponent before they can go back to their base. As an all-around attack type, Charizard's flexibility can be both a boon and a bane. You know what they say, jack of all trades but master of none, and Charizard can definitely be found embodying that sometimes. However, Charizard does have more damage over time than other all-arounders, and that tends to be a niche it fills. Use Charizard if you want that flexibility, or if you're feeling frustrated that your teammates keep picking 4 damagers. Charizard pairs extremely well with other units that can mess with your opponent's speed. Pokemon like Wigglytuff and Snorlax can put your enemies to sleep, while Ninetales can do additional damage while also slowing down your opponents even further than Charizard normally would, or even Pokemon like Crustle and Mr. Mime that can outright stop your opponents from leaving the area while you attack them. If you want a more offensive option to team with Charizard, however, Pikachu is always a nice stun lock option that can prevent your opponents from moving entirely in place, so that way then you can go for Fire Spin on them, which is always really useful. Thank you guys for watching the video, and we hope you did enjoy this guide. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the 509 Gaming channel to get notified whenever we post a new Unite video. Also, let us know if you've been using Charizard and how well it's been working for you. And with that said, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.